What's up, guys? It's Amigo back with another video. Today we're gonna be doing a journey video of how I became a once, how I became a twice fan, uh, the backstory, the lore behind everything, the songs, the reasons, my biases, all that. As much as I can think of, I'm gonna be covering here. Um, so yeah, I'll be doing that. I'll have some timestamps in the description below of I feel videos that I felt contributed to my obsession with Twice. Um, and yeah, anything else? Yeah, this was supposed to be uploaded much sooner, but I procrastinated. The heat killed me. Whenever it's hot, I lose motivation. Um, School, I also had finals, so that was a big I can't do this or else I'm gonna fail, or not fail, but my grade's gonna take a hit. And then I had to move. I had to move back here to my room on the other side of the state. So yeah, this was a long time coming, but yeah, like I said before, this is the only time I can do this. So yeah, that's really it. So I'm gonna go into the video. I'm gonna start talking about everything, but I'm gonna cut it here because I'm gonna cut these all in parts, and then there'll be timestamps. Yes. Uh, so yeah, thank you. See you guys in the next part. All right, guys, we're here with the backstory part of the video. So yeah, so first I want to talk about how did I get into K-pop? Because I actually got into K-pop last year, which is crazy, because I got into Twice last year, so they're very close together. So quick thing, I knew what K-pop was, I knew who Blackpink was, I knew who BTS was. I've heard of who Twice was as well, but I didn't know what any of the songs were for anyone outside of BTS because they won stuff. But let's go over the how I got into K-pop. Uh, so I got into K-pop through my ex. It's not a super sad story or anything. She brought me to K-drama. She got me into K-pop. We watched a whole bunch of K-dramas. I heard some of the OSTs that they released. My favorite ones being, I think, a BTS member. It's called Christmas Tree, I think, from Our Beloved Summer. I'll start plugging in pictures here too. You know what? Why not? And my hand is doing all this, and if I don't do anything, it's gonna be kind of awkward. So that. But that song I thought was really nice, and I started listening to OSTs of all these other K-dramas we started watching. Kim Sejong from Business Proposal, and Uncanny Encounter. I like the songs that were in there as well. And then I thought, okay, you know what? K-pop's pretty nice. Like, I would only listen to it through the K-dramas that I watched, and just plug it into my Spotify playlist. So fast forward into what, August of last year, and had the breakup. Nothing crazy. It was just mutual, long distance. I don't like long distance. That's the end of that. But while I was just doing that, I was still into K-pop a little bit, but I didn't know anything. So I was watching a couple of videos to see what would get me into, not what would get me into, but just explore, see what's going on. So I've heard a couple songs like, Crazy or 4 Minutes. 4 Minutes or Crazy. That was from a video that I saw. I'm actually going to show the video because yeah, this is the video that actually got me to Twice. It's a YouTuber that goes by QPark. I'm gonna plug that picture right here. And he is a YouTuber that lives in New York, I believe. He goes out in public and just starts dancing or singing to songs without anyone hearing anything. So he's just doing it in public, and it's funny. And a Twice member popped up in one of them, and I'm gonna show you guys it actually right now. Oops, I'm gonna just do that. I'm moving you guys a bit so you guys can see this. I have a couple of videos on the top of, I kind of planned it all out. So this guy, he just does, people will call it cringe. I think it's hilarious. I've heard the ones of he does things with like Justin Bieber. He does Latin music. He does popular groups altogether. But this one was K-pop girl groups. So looking through it, I was just watching, and I'm gonna play it right now. Oh, and this is Twice too, but this wasn't what got me into it actually. I didn't know this was Twice yet for Cheer Up. But yeah, he just starts doing the dances in public. No music as well. It's really funny. So he just does all these things. And I always thought these were the funniest things ever. But right here, this is what got me Twice. So I was watching this video, and one thing like caught my eye, and it was our girl, our Lord and Savior, God Geo, right here. She caught my eye. She caught my eye there. I was like, hold on. I think she's very, very pretty, right? And the song was pretty good. So I was like, what song is this? So I looked through all of those groups. I looked through every single one of them. And I finally landed on the song. And it was called Heartshaker by Twice. And that's where we're going to go transition to our first song I've ever listened to by them, knowing it was them. I've heard the other song. I'll go over that later. I'm going to cut it right here and then go into the first video. So we're going to transition. And we're back. So, like I said, just before I transition to this, Heartshaker was the first video, first music video, first song that I cognitively knew it was Twice, based on looking it up, and listened to. So this was my first song. This was a song that kind of hooked me. So, we're going to go listen to it. It's not a first impression. I've heard the song before, but it's been a while. And, oh, oops. Okay, that was crazy. They look so young, too. It's been so long. And at the time, I didn't know who... I couldn't differentiate any of them at the time, because I had no idea. This was my first video. I couldn't tell who's who. Yeah, yeah. No. Love is timing. So at the time, the only thing that was going through my mind was Geo. She just had a place. My eye always went to her. I don't know, I enjoy this. I enjoy the song. This is always gonna be like the Twice song for me that I can't. So I thought right here, Geo was very pretty here too, but there was. I'll go over it later. There's one problem that I went through that I didn't realize. Oh no! I'll do it. Love is timing. So right here, I'm like, oh, okay. Is this everyone? Right? This is like 9 people, because originally you had the 5 in the aisle. I loved them in their white outfits. They were great. So I was like, oh, okay. So, and then I got my eye caught to Geo again. Then I was thinking right here, she looks pretty too, right? And I was getting confused because I didn't want to be wrong and seem like I was just judging everyone by the book. I was like, hold on, a lot of these people look the same. And I felt so wrong thinking that. Because people were just interacting with each other, so I'm like, oh wow, they're all real. This is where I thought both the girls in the middle were so pretty, and I find out later they're both Geo. See, right here too, I'm like, what's going on? I was so confused here. I was so confused. So when we got here, I was like, wow, they look extremely similar. They look pretty much like the same person. And it slipped my mind because I thought they were actually talking to each other. I find out later on that everyone's just doubled. Yeah. And I just started counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 18 members? How would I remember all their names? Oh yeah. And right here, I was having problems in like choosing because I'm like, I have to have only one favorite. And I was choosing between Geo on the right and Geo on the left. I'm just like, what's going on? I can't choose. They look very similar. So in my head, I felt like I was wrong. I just felt so wrong that I'm like, I don't want to say they all look the same, but they look the same. So then later on, I'm like, who are these people, right? And I go down the list, right? And I started reading some, I don't know if this was going to have anything on it, but someone said, oh, I don't think it's going to be here. It's been a while. I vividly remember though. It's this Twice song was twice as good because there's twice as many members. And I was like, what does that mean? And I had to Google everything I could. And I find out there are only 9 members. And that made things a little bit better because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna remember 18 people. So yeah. Heartshaker being the first song I got into. I think it was a good first song to get into. When I was going through the song, at the end, is this what was up before? I don't, maybe, but as I was going through the song, I'm like, okay, I like that song a lot, so I added it to my playlist. And as I was going through, I saw that a song that came out around the same time called Likey was next. So then I listened to that song, which we're going to transition to that now. So I'm going to do the transition again. And we're back. Continuing the story. As we were looking through videos, I saw Likey popped up. And I was like, huh, let's give this one a listen. Because there was a person that I saw right here. That was a girl that I was very much into. And I decided to press play and listen to the song. And when I listened to the song, I realized I have heard this song before. I just didn't know it was by Twice. We're gonna lower it a little bit. And I was like, oh, this is cute. I like this. They're all having fun. And I heard it. This song, I forgot what year, blew up on Twitch, the streaming platform for like gamers and stuff. Because everyone knew the dance. I knew the dance. And I was like, okay. So I did know who Twice was. This was officially the first Twice song I've heard, but I didn't know it was by Twice until later on. I thought this was pretty cool how they were doing the editing there. Heart. I think this was in Canada when they recorded this. I think I read that somewhere. Likey. Me likey, likey, likey. Likey, likey, likey. Heart, right here. This is a good part. I thought this was crazy editing too. The fact that she was going like normal speed and everyone else in the back was going slow. Heart. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so I guess I'm just watching now. But and this is where I started having a switch in bias coming up, and I was like, oh, this is fire. Hold on. I was like, whoa. And then she dabs, and that's when I knew I liked her. I'm like, oh, I dabbed all the time, so I knew yeah. I don't know, man. My speech is not there. Likey. Heart. Likey. Heart. Twice-tagram. Follow them. Oh, it was crazy too. Yeah, so for this video, I realized the main things were I realized I have heard this song before. Cause yeah, like I said earlier, it blew up. Everyone knew the dance. Woo 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 boop boop. Yeah, so everyone knew the dance. I'm like, oh, it's Geo. I know you. She was like the only name that I knew at the time. But after this song, I started looking into their names, start like remembering them. There were 3 members that caught my attention at this point. Geo, and we had Momo, she was the dancer, and we had Diane, the one that did the dab. It's still like one of my favorite moments ever. And go. Yeah, that is the greatest. That was when I knew that Diane would be someone I'm always gonna be keeping an eye out on, and I was right. I have a couple videos here, but actually I think I know what I want to transition to next. After this video, I actually didn't go straight to Talk That Talk yet. I actually decided at this moment I need to figure out who these people are. So I looked them up on just everything I can. I'm like, who are these people? Not who are these people. Who are the members? What are their names? What do they do? Right? This is my first K-pop group I was doing research on. I was getting into. So I looked in. I've learned all their names. I learned. I knew of their names. I didn't learn all their names yet because it took me a while. It took me a couple of videos to realize who they were, like who each person was, because just being exposed multiple times to the same people doing the same stuff, you'll realize, oh wait, it's Momo the dancer. Oh look, it's Mina, the one who's doing the bridge. Oh, Jonghyun, she has strong vocals too. Chaeyoung's the other rapper. Daeun the rapper. Nayeon the center. I always see you coming up too. So all these songs helped me kind of know who these people were. These members were. I don't like saying these people. I feel disrespectful saying that. But I then transitioned that, looking up the members, to looking at variety shows. And that's when I started leaning towards more Daeun than Geo. So I'm going to transition to that. So I'm going to do the transition again, and I'll find a video that does it? I have an idea of what I want to choose, but we'll switch right now. All right, and we're back. I did not pull up any of the variety shows clearly because you guys are here and you're like, there's another music video. Yeah, we've got a lot. Uh, so actually, I'm pretty confident because I messed up the order. I heard "What Is Love" before I heard "Talk That Talk," because this is where I start having another shift in my eyes on the group. So we're gonna play it, but yeah, I was like, what is going on? The slumber party. What is love? So, unlike other people who are educated with like the movies and stuff, I didn't know at the time that there were so many movie references. I knew this looked familiar, this first one, and then I didn't know where this is from. But I'm like, oh. So I saw that, I'm like, okay, I don't know where this is from. Dun, 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 dun. It's where I'm like, oh, hold on, what's going on here? And this is where I had a shift. I started looking at Sana now. I was like, I was like, I really liked how she sounded with the chorus. I liked the dance. I liked her. So I started having a shift again. I did know this one. I don't remember now. I think it was Neverland. I can't remember. But I didn't even watch the movie. I just knew because I've seen this scene somewhere before. I was like, oh look, she's the dabber. I'm like, that was cute. No. What is love? No, like, oh. And I realized these are ads. That was hella funny at the time. And then I'm like, oh, that's like, I think Marilyn Monroe? Not Monroe, I don't remember. And then that's the Hamburglar or whatever. I don't know. I'm making names up, but I know where they're from. See, this I knew this scene somewhere. And this. This part always got me too. Because it was, I could feel the emotion when it was like no sound but the steps. I thought she was very funny there. That she just doesn't seem to care. She's like having fun. What is love? What is love? No. So this song got me thinking a little bit about Sana at the time, but it was cementing Dion as a very funny. I was liking her personality a lot through these videos, and that's when I started looking at like Weekly Idol, other variety shows. One of my favorite moments. I'm just not gonna search it. I'm just gonna say it right here. One of my favorite moments that I've watched from Dion was the oh my god, I am drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank. No. Oh man, this is gonna get me. This is gonna get me for a while, and I'm gonna be very annoyed that I'm not gonna remember. Well, I can't just say nothing and just think about it. That'd be annoying. But I remember seeing, oh, one of them is I remember seeing JYP and Dion sitting in front of each other, and Dion screamed "Bim Bim Bop" to her, uh, and I thought it was very funny. Oh, she had the she was very good at doing the BTS dance as well. Uh, what was it? Oh, it's when I found out about her and the school lunch club or whatever, the three youngest, Chewy, Chaeyoung, and Dion. It was like they were doing dances, and if they got it wrong, you got bonked in the head with a toy hammer. And remember, she really wanted to be the one to doing the bonking, but the host said, "Oh, you're volunteering," and she chose to volunteer, which was very heroic of her. And I was like, she just creates a whole storyline just by doing things, and I thought, yeah, that's a personality I like. So yeah, so going through all these variety shows and stuff, I realized Diane was very funny. I liked her. She was slowly becoming one of my favorites. And then we went to Talk That Talk, and I'm going to transition again, and we're back with Talk That Talk. So I don't think I ever said anything, but I actually got into Twice around end of August. So I was actually like 2 weeks off of being there for their comeback for this song, which was crazy. But I decided not to count that as my first official comeback. You later see that as I react to Moonlight Sunrise when it came out, as well as Set Me Free. Yeah, so we're gonna listen to Talk to That Talk. Oh, man, that keeps happening. So I was like, wow, they have grown up. This is when I realized all the songs I've been listening to are old. Not old, but like older. They all look like grown women. And this sort of like, oh, this has got a gaming feeling. I'm a gamer, so I was liking the visuals. Yes or yes. I didn't know at the time that they referenced Yes or Yes from their song yet, because I haven't heard it yet at this point. And I thought this drop was crazy. I'm gonna raise volume a little bit. L-O-V-E. Ooh, no, 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 no. Look, look, look. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Momo. And right here I'm like, wow, Dion is grown up. Replay. Yeah, I'm just like, at this point I'm like, I can see the resemblance to some of them, but my God, they have grown up, a lot of them. This part actually got me. I was so confused coming up. I was like, why is there cats? What is going on? Why are there... I'm like, oh, Diane, I know her. And right here, I was like, oh, whoa, Momo, whoa. Oh, I didn't say Momo yet, but I was like, whoa. L-O-V-E. Yeah, so at this point, I was like, this might be my new big addiction is this girl group that I have listened to within only 2-3 hours. This is everything I've told you. This is all in the same day. I was not like waiting the long con or anything. I binged every single one of these that I'm gonna show you today. I've shown you already. Everything here. Okay, maybe the QPark video probably was a different day. The first part what got me into it, but everything else was on the same day. But this video, I was kind of cementing me to becoming a Diane bias at the time. Especially when I saw her right oh, it's after this right here, because I liked her aesthetic a lot here. There's one thing you need to know about me is one of my favorite games is Final Fantasy VII, and her outfit here reminds me of Tifa. So that was like a double yes. I was like, Diane, you look amazing. That outfit is great. This song is great. So I was like, okay, Diane, you are my go-to right now. And yeah, this was such a good this was a good time in my life. This was literally right before school started. We're on the semester, so I was binging all this, and you best believe once I opened the door, I listened to twice every single day for the rest of the year from August to December. And my Spotify recap of the year told me you are in the 0.01% of people who've listened to it twice. I'm like, I've listened to them for 4 months. That's crazy. So I was like, I'll take it. Or 3 months. September, October, November, no, 4 months. 4 months, yeah. So yeah, so I'm like, oh, this is great. So I decided, what other song should I listen to? And the song that we led to was Feel Special. And this is where everything changed again. So we're going to transition to that now. So at this point, I know I kind of just went into it. At this point, I decided, oh, wait, actually, hold on. No, this was not the case. This was not the case. I totally forgot. There was a small break actually between Talk That Talk and Feel Special, because I was just like looking up things about the members, and I find it very, very convenient that it actually happened. This is where I started seeing a bit of drama with Twice. When I mean drama, I mean there was like so the things that I saw were Sana like tweeted to Japan. I think there was the passing of an emperor or something, or a king or someone from Japan, and she said something and people like flamed her. People were not happy about it, and I don't know why. I'm not a member of either residency, Korea or Japan, so I can't say, but I felt like that was pretty extreme. They did that, and then I saw a video, and that it made me a bit upset. It made me a bit upset. It was the I think the name of the video was like When Sana Lost Her Smile, and this is when I knew her name. I could put the face in, but she was at like a meet and greet. She was taking pictures, and she was very sad, and she wasn't smiling at all the whole time, and I think she started crying too later on. And that kind of broke my heart a little bit. And then I read the things about Jungyoung too, about how like people were like fat shaming her and everything, and I was like, what is going on? Why is everyone like that? I didn't realize the K-pop like scene, I like in general, is just so I guess I should have known, because there's like Justin Bieber fans too who are pretty extreme as well. But yeah, I felt so bad. I was like, what's going on? Like, she had to take like meds, so she like had to, so she can like heal some of the pain she was having, and she gained a little bit of weight because of that. And I did not like that. And then I read about Mina with her anxiety, and how both Mina and Jungyoung both took a hiatus as well. So I was like, what is going on? And then I also read there was like a Nayeon Geo dating scandal or something like that. So I was like, what is going on with everything? So I was feeling bad, so I stopped. And I would say, actually, I think it was, I actually did watch this a day later. So I'm already taking back what I said earlier about this was all within the same day. This was all within the same maybe weekend or something. This was all within a couple days, for sure, though. So when I looked into this, I went to Feel Special, and we're going to play it. But this song, I'll say right now, is my favorite song by Twice, for sure. I feel like a lot of people probably share the same sentiment. I'm gonna put on the lyrics too, actually. Make me feel special. So I was reading the lyrics, I'm like, oh, okay. I've become very special to me. Oh man, right here, that's when that moment when you see her in the rain. That's when I like fell for her hard. I was like, that is my bias. She's my bias. And I was like, oh my. Like no one would notice if I were gone. I was reading the lyrics and it was like giving me chills a bit. And then this is where I saw Mina and I read the lyrics that she wanted to hide. Didn't want to face the world. As everything has lost some meaning. As if I have lost meaning. And I'm like, oh, this is like a direct like relation to like her like hiatus and stuff. Make me feel special. And then right here, I had a heart attack with Geo as well. Geo will always be like my bias wrecker and my original bias as well. Okay. I actually got like so emotional when I first heard this because I saw Jungyeon. I'm like, oh, she's back. And then she's looking at herself here. And a drop here. Oh my god, dying. And then she threw it out like, what? And then there, that's when I'm like, those are my two girls. And then you went to Geo too. What you do? Can I feel special? And I started seeing everyone smile. I'm like, yes. Be happy. Special. You're so special. This was my background for a bit on my phone. Yeah, this became my favorite song because I saw that there was like such a strong meaning to everyone, but it seemed like, and I felt like I read that too somewhere, that it was more of like a song about themselves, how like they were there for each other. So this song will always be my number one from them. That this was the song. This is where everything changed to my biases and everything, and yeah, this was the song. I appreciated every moment of the song. I liked every member in the song. I I realized who they all were. I realized what they've been through. At least for during that small time that I read all that drama and stuff, and I was like, I just hope for the best for them, and clearly they're happy now. They're still going. So yeah, this was the song, man. Uh, yeah. So I have alcohol free there, but I think I'm gonna include that and then maybe a part two in the future. Just because I feel like Feel Special is a good one to end off on, at least for the songs. So I'm gonna transition this out and talk about like my last kind of closing thoughts. So we're gonna do that. So I'm here with my closing thoughts of everything. Let's kind of just go over everything, huh? So there's just a quick recap of everything. So what we went over today was the backstory of what got me to K-dramas, K-pop, uh, the video that showed me who Twice was, my first Twice video, being music video, being Heartshaker, leading to Likey, realizing I've heard Twice before, what is love, slowly deterring me away from Geo a bit and going towards Diane, and then Talk That Talk and some variety shows helping me cement that. And then I looked up some more things about them and saw the whole a couple the small not small but the couple of separate incidences with each member that kind of helped. I don't want to say helped, but made Feel Special feel even more significant and special of a song, which Feel Special also was the song that helped cement me as a Twice fan, as a once. And yeah, that will always be my favorite song. There's so much meaning on that song, and that just listening to it made me realize like the writer, which I believe was JYP, or I can't say this part. This part I'm speculating, but if it was JYP, it shows that he had a true understanding of his girl group, which you know just made me just a huge fan of JYP Entertainment, and that's why my first reactions were typically catered more towards either one, they're really big people, or two, they were JYP related. Because yeah, he just seems like a very good, funny guy who's actually understands his group. Not saying other companies or entertainment agencies don't, but I've seen it firsthand from Feel Special. But yeah, so this all happened in August, and then after that, this now post what happened in this video. After listening to all these, I realized I wanted to see what other people thought as well of some of these songs. So I would not react, but I would watch reactions as well, like you guys watch my reactions, and probably other people's reactions. Like one of the people that I watched a lot was RJ K-pop. He has a Chaeyoung bias, from what I see, but I just watch it and I'm like, I enjoy his reactions. I enjoy watching other people as well. Just the moments like the whole Feel Special, right? When you see the Sana, You Make Me Feel Special, you see the Jungyoung and Mina part after everything they've been through. You see the Dion drop, and then she drops it low too. I'm like, hold on, what are other people's reaction to this? Because this is insane. This is crazy. So I looked at those and realized I want to do this too. So then I think a month later or a month and a half later, sometime in September, October, is when I started doing reactions. And the first things I started with was K-pop, because yeah. Was it September, October? I feel like it was later. I don't know. I felt like Moonlight Sunrise was my first one, right? But yeah, so listening to them every single day for the rest of the year, I thought, okay, well, what I should do is I should do a comeback video, like my first reaction. So I did that, and yeah, Moonlight Sunrise was my first video that I recorded in January. So I don't know where I said September, October. I wrote in my notes, don't know why, but January is when I actually started, and that was my first video first comeback, and then Set Me Free. We listened to that and that whole album, and that was my full official comeback song or reactions, or just my first official comeback, I guess. That's really it. Yeah. So yeah. Wait, what? How is this song not copyright? That's kind of crazy. Okay, whatever. Um, but yeah, yeah, that was my whole journey with Twice so far, and I continue to plan to just watch more, listen to more, and then just all these other groups, because you never know, I might find another group like that that just means just as much to me like Twice does, but it's a high standard. Twice, they will, right, I think it's gonna be hard for anyone to top Twice with how much they've impacted my life so quickly. So yeah, so that was the my overall thoughts. This is the whole video. This was probably a bit longer than you guys were thinking it was gonna be, but I'm gonna have timestamps everywhere throughout the video, so that way um you guys aren't blindly pressing around, because there's a lot of me talking about a lot of things. But I enjoyed this video. This was a long time coming, but I finally got it done. I've got to record this. Oh man, I just realized I have one more video to record, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix my BDZ video, because there was some copyright issues and it's just blocked everywhere, I think. Right? Where is it? I guess it's not blocked anymore, huh? Or maybe I deleted it. Guess I'll check that in a bit, because I don't know where it is. I thought it was gone. Oh no, it's fine. Okay, we'll find. Well, I'll find a way. I'll do something. Um, but yeah, this is the whole video. I kind of rambled long enough. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna be going to the Twice concert, so that's gonna be fun. I'll probably record a bit of it, and yeah, that's really it. I've been here. I've been stalling long enough. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Uh, Tell me your thoughts. Tell me how you became a Twice fan, how you became a Once. Your favorite song. Just kind of, let me know your story. I would love to hear everyone's stories and everything of how they got to Twice. It doesn't even have to be Twice. Let me know who your K-pop group is. Who's that group that you feel like will always be there? Like that's your rock. That's the group that you live true to. You live true with. Um, yeah, let me know some things, and let me know if you guys would want to see like a part 2 of this. If not, I might still do it, just because I had a lot of fun with this video. I I don't know. Yeah, I just knew it was gonna be a lot of work, because as you guys saw, there was a lot of stuff I covered. So yeah, that's it. So I want to say thank you everyone for hanging out with me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Have a good day, and I'll see you when I come back from the concert. So see you later. Bye.